As we are set to go, the Panthers in red right to left, Nashville in white left to right. We're off and running. The preseason underway here at Amerint Bank Arena. It's the Florida Panthers and the Nashville Predators. An early icing calls. The puck is sent the length. Down to our left, rather. And now off the draw, the puck picked up, shoveled around here on the near side. Nashville looking to get it moving. Kevin Gravel up the near side, jammed at. Here's a chance heading in, and a save made by Spencer Knight that time on Fedor Svechkov. The Panthers will look to bring it out of their own end. Here's Riley. Away with control once again. Mark Jankowski, the veteran forward, up the left wing side. This one rolled along, jammed at by Stephen Lawrence. Got it out for the Panthers up the right side. A chance back the other way, and a shot stopped by Lankin, and it was put on goal from the Panthers, Brett Ritchie, and now we've got an altercation spilling off to the trapezoid, back behind the net, Brett Ritchie. Far side, Cal O'Reilly, out to the line for Fabro, back to Cal O'Reilly on the far half boards. 15:41 to go in the first period. Long shot from the line. That one from Fabro deflecting away off Reed Schaefer, the forward out in front. 2-on-2 scrum over along the far boards. Nashville's power play with 22 seconds remaining out in front. Tomasino took a feed. His shot is wide along the ice, and the Panthers able to get it clear. It's punched all the way down. The Gus Forsling looks across. Penalty upcoming to Nashville as Spencer Knight heads to the bench in favor of the extra attacker. Panthers will be guilty of an icing here as Jack Mateer goes back for it for Nashville. And just like that, a Panthers power play. Into here along the near wall, Anton Lundell in to help out, throws it down behind the net. Samoskevich trying to keep it down low. It's stolen back. Loose puck here to the near corner now. Lundell had it, gave to Samoskevich near point. Mike Riley, big drive, and he scores from the left point. That was tipped on the way, and the Panthers strike first here in this one. 1-0, a power play goal with 14:04 to go in the opening frame. With that, we'll take a brief pause down at ice level. So 13:30 left in the first period. Cross-checking the call here. Storinen, Rodriguez, Ekman Larson, and Denisenko as the Panthers back onto the man advantage. Denisenko, a drive toward the net, tipped by Louis Storinen high of the net. Panthers power plays presented by Seminole Coconut Creek Casino. The puck goes down to our right. After it for the Panthers, Oliver Ekman Larson. Paul Maurice spoke to the media a couple of days back and mentioned Ekman Larson's elite power play quarterbacking skills. Long feed, Luostarinen, in shot, scores! Power play goal! What a pass, Ekman Larson on the Luostarinen. It's a power play goal in the Panthers. In mentioning Mike Riley, 339 games in the National Hockey League. It'll be his first as a Panther, first year as a Panther. Back behind the goal, Ludwig able to poke it away from Smith, but it's played by Schaefer, right circle, Fabro, Tomasino, Tate Fabro, right point, banks across, and this one's going to be launched toward the net, save Knight, and then a save on the follow-up from Smith. It was Cal O'Reilly with the initial attempt. Now Tomasino right circle into the slaughter shot. Zip wide from O'Reilly. Now here on the near boards toward the net by Gross. Glove down, Mike Benning in the clear, one-on-one. Back the other way, Brett Ritchie up the right side. Tries a maneuver, far circle out to the front of the goal. Stephen Lawrence crashing in, couldn't get a stick on it. Nashville back along the other way. Up the right side. This one brought in by Svechkov. His pass picked off, 2-on-1. Short-handed back the other way. It's Lawrence. Lundell right side out in front. Stephen Lawrence shot in. A save made like it and thrown back to the front of the goal. Couldn't get it back out to the front of the net. Went off the defenseman. Stephen Lawrence good. Rodriguez out to the line. Oliver Ekman Larson. Backhand feed Rodriguez. Snaps it across off a bounce. Forsling. Big drive just wide. That goes out to the line for Rodriguez covering the right point. He cuts into the far circle. Front of the net. Shot Lundell. Save made with the glove by the goaltender Lankinen. Outlet feed has Lockwood. He'll dump it down to our left. Lankinen back behind the goal. Tosses it off to the far boards. Lind a jam at it. Can't get it out for the Predators. Luostarinen, Lundell a shot, a wobbler wide on net, or in on net. It looked like it was going to roll wide. Scooped up there by Lankinen. Now out in front, we've got a little dust up as here's Mike Riley, near side, Mackie Samoskevich. We probably only played half of this period at 5-on-5. Here on the near side, it's Samoskevich looking out to the line. Riley near circle. Samoskevich, wrist shot and a blocker save made by Kevin Lankinen. Here in the near circle, Lundell, Riley. Long shot tipped by Lockwood just wide. That's how the Panthers got their first goal. It was a Riley point shot redirected by Lockwood. They were looking to follow that recipe once again. 15 seconds of power play time. Mike Riley off to his right. He's got his man, and it's dumped in by Zach Talpe. First one in, Sandusville Manis. He's shouldered by Jack Mateer. Puck picked up here on the near side out the line. Ekman Larson a drive. And that's going to be gobbled up by Lankinen. Another challenging save there. As we wait to see the verdict, looks like Barkov's going to go off. Slashing called against Barkov. Right circle, Smith to an open Schaefer, pass in his skates, deflects away. Rodriguez took a swipe at it, couldn't get it out. 2-on-2 down here in the near corner. Schaefer back behind the net for Nashville, takes it off to the far corner. Front of shot, it's off the pipe from Tomasino. Biggest chance of the game for Nashville right there. Down along the end boards then, True has his man tied up. Ulsher scoops up the loose puck. It's brought along by Sandis Vilmanis, poked away. Jankowski right circle, a shot, and a save made night. Rebound in front of the goal, cleared away by Benning. The puck kept in, long shot from Prokop, and that's blockered away by Spencer Knight. Gravel, cross ice, Prokop after it, far circle, sharp angle drive, and it's poked at in front. Then a pile up ensues after a save was made by Knight. Lockwood hands it back inside the Panthers and Merrick Ulsher, the young defenseman, back to play it. Around here on the near side, Benning, outlet for Ritchie, just hopped over his stick. A foot race for this one. Stephen Lawrence, a lane on net, cuts in, backhand to forehand, got a shot away, save Lankinen. Lawrence tumbling into the far corner as he was wrapped up, and the Predators come up with control. Back along, it's Cole Smith. Now along the far side, Schaefer couldn't handle a feed, gets it back, looks across, Fabro, left circle, backhand on net, a high hop in the air, snared by the trapper of Spencer Knight. 10:45 to play in the second period, 2-0. Going to split the action here. It looks like both teams are going to do the same thing. Ludovic Weber comes in for the Panthers, so Spencer Knight stopped 13 of 13 and just shy of half the hockey game. On it for the Panthers, across Lockwood. Looks to hand it back for Forsling, pass missed the mark. And Kemmel, first one there for Nashville. Centering feed, hopped away from the intended man out in front of the goal. That was Afanasiev. As Jankowski's back to handle it for the Predators. Off to the near side, Gravel gets across the center red line. It's dumped in down to our left, Weber. Into the far corner. Ulsher had it taken away, and no, off the crossbar. Coming close. Nashville nearly striking for the first time. It was Jankowski off a turnover. He thought he had scored, but that one went off the crossbar, stays out of the net. In go the Panthers quickly. Luostarinen, and a shot, a glove save made by Grosnick. And Ekman Larson, he's taken down in the corner here. Was run into by Tomasino. No call on the play. Or now, are they going to get him? Yes, they will. Rims around near boards Lundell to the line, Forsling. Now across far circle, Samoskevich. He's bumped by Matier, sneaks free. Backhand along the end boards into the final minute of play in the second. Here's Lundell looking across, and that's intercepted by Prokop. And now the whistle blows, so Nashville. And Rodriguez, Denisenko, and Ekman Larson at the points. Ekman Larson holds it out at the left point across Barkov. One-timer save, rebound, they scored. It's at Luostarinen. His second power play goal of the game, and it's 3-0 Panthers. Riley taken down in the far corner, turns into a 2-on-2 scrum. Kemmel in there for Nashville. Lockwood in there against him. Loose puck, O'Reilly there into the circle. A shot, save Weber. As that time he was able to deny the chance coming in from Reed Schaefer for a long time. Off a face-off, the puck brought on by Luostarinen, who's got two in this game. Played down to our left around the end boards, Anton Lundell. Out to the far point, Oliver Ekman Larson across to an open Forsling. Wrist shot, he scores! And it's 4-0 Panthers. There was traffic out in front. And Mackie Samoskevich, but it did clear the zone. And the Panthers will keep things moving. Here's Lundell up the left wing side into the offensive end. Tries to shake past the defender. He does. Sharp angle put it off the side of the goal. Behind the net, he sidesteps Schaefer. Gives to Denisenko. Denisenko high slot. A drive and a save made by Grosnick on Riley. Puck played up the near side of the ice. Rolling down to the corner. And it's handled, played out front by Novak. Couldn't get it to Tomasino. Novak back on a loose puck far side. Looks back door. Paddled away by Weber. And a scramble out front. It's swatted wide from right out in front of the net by Sherwood. Matier then. He gives to Forsling. Far circle. It's handled there by Rodriguez. Evan Rodriguez looking out front. Deflecting. And Forsling after it. Gives to Riley. Riley, Forsling. One-time drive. And it's gobbled up by the goaltender, Grosnick. He'll hang on. Well, the penalty is going to be issued to Sherwood. Zip behind it, just went wide. Forsling near point. Gus Forsling here on the near side, handled by Lockwood. Pass up top again, Forsling. Forsling across. One-timer Riley, and that one wide. Rims around, held in by Lockwood here at the near half boards. He'll give to Samoskevich across Riley, right circle. Out to Forsling. Wrist shot in. It's blocked away by Grosnick. Here on the near side, handled by Samoskevich. Snaps it across. The Panthers in front. 2 for Eetu Luostarinen to lead the way. 3 on the power play. 1 at even strength for the Panthers in this one. Jack Mateer, right point, long shot, and Weber the save. He can't find it, but he's got it caught up in his equipment. Another look at the power play presented by Seminole Coconut Creek Casino. So Schaefer goes off. Reed Schaefer in what they're building there. Nashville ended up with Tyson Berry. They ended up with a prospect in Schaefer, a pick that turned into Tanner Molendijk. Ingo, the Panthers on the power play. Drive. Oh, what a save. Grosnick on Barkov. It was his biggest save right there. Some style points on that one, too. Here's Ekman Larson across. One-time drive, and Grosnick from his left to his right this time. And here on the near side, Stastny tried to get it out for Nashville. Couldn't. And now in the corner, Lockwood, a hard hit on Stastny. Shoulder to shoulder, took him right down. And the Predators don't clear. Here's Lundell across. One-timer and a save made by Grosnick on Mike Riley, who face off far circle down to our left, and Anton Lundell wins it cleanly back to Gus Forsling. Has it straight on at the line, looks over, has his man Lockwood across for Samoskevich. Sharp angle, and he scores. A power play goal for Mackie Samoskevich, and the Panthers lead 5-0. 23 saves, shutout. 2 goals each for Eetu Luostarinen and Mackie Samoskevich. And the Panthers run away with this one, 5-0, the final score in Game 1.
Ты заходи, если что.